you are between 45 and 65 and you're the person who's done everything right, you went to college or university, you worked hard, you built your career, you had a family, but when you look at your retirement on the horizon, something just is not adding up. I'm here today to tell you what I did when I discovered the hard truth about where I was financially, what I did about it, and I'm going to help you see the path forward. My name is Nikki. So I've had like 3 big careers in my life. I was in the law, I was in coaching, I both coached and then worked for coaches, and then I've had a brick and mortar and I still have that business. When I started to look at the future, I look at my retirement, which is a few years off from now, I got this feeling of silent dread, the feeling inside that things didn't quite add up. And it was a feeling that started everything. But once I really got down to brass tacks and looked at the numbers, looked at what I had saved and what I needed to have in order to live an abundant life in my retirement, I realized there was a gap. And I call this the retirement gap. And I knew that I wanted to do something about it. I did not want to go back working for coaches again. No, thank you. I actually want to get out of the brick and mortar business because it's a hamster wheel. You're trading your time for money. It's very transactional. And I knew I had to do something. And that's when I took a step back in December of 2024 from working for coaches, from running my ass off with my own business. And I went, what else is there? How about I look at making money from my phone, working online? And that is when I discovered SWC, Selling with Confidence. And I'm the skeptical type, okay? I don't just jump in. And I have done other courses before. And previously I had just thought this was you buy a course and you sell a course, but I was totally wrong. So I want to share with you what that course has done for me and how I am shrinking my retirement gap. Like making sure that what my reality is and what my future reality will be actually merges. When I started digging into SWC, my biggest aha was this is not a course to sell a course. There's actually 24 different streams of income, we call them, inside the course that you can pick up and learn to do. And that wasn't really huge for me. I really had a blinking view until I really looked at what was inside. So I went for it. I jumped right in. So the first thing I did was the letter writing. Okay, in Canada here, we had a very good run last year with the letter writing and I made thousands of dollars. The next thing I tried was network marketing. Network marketing is a great stream of income, one that will continue to pay you. So that's when I went, oh, I'm going to try UGC. With a little bit of acting background and my law background, it's kind of a perfect match. And when my very first month doing UGC, my first full month to month, it was last month, March, and I made $1,000 US. And I think that is a really good first month. Then I've also been able to sell courses as well. So that's also bumped up my income. So in total, as a beginner at this, as doing this as a true side hustle, side gig, side income, whatever you want to call it, to my other brick and mortar business, since I started, I've made just under 30,000 US. Okay, so what we need to do now is go and download worksheet number 1, because this is video number 1. There's a place you can do that just below this video. You can either just pull it up or print it out, but whatever you're going to do, make sure you're writing notes. Actually writing with pen and paper is going to really help this stuff get stuck into your head. So follow the prompts that I have for you in the worksheet. Basically what we're doing is we're looking at your income and your savings and your assets right now, like where you're at financially. And then we're looking at where you're going to need to be to do that retirement in abundance. Like this is where we're taking our kids on trips. This is where we're paying for stuff for our grandkids. This is where we can take ourselves to the spa. We do not want beans and toast for our retirement. No, thank you. We've worked too damn hard for that. So please do that exercise and just be super duper honest with yourself. It's kind of like the money version of stepping on the scales to see how overweight you are. It's painful, okay? But unless you're truly freaking honest with yourself and get the real numbers down, you're going to be kidding yourself for the rest of your life and it's going to only hurt you. I know this is scary. It's not fun, but you're going to thank yourself when you've done this because you'll know the number that you need to shrink that gap. And as our retirement gap closes here, we're going to do this together. I'll see you on video number 2.